Okay everyone, so I'm doing something a bit different this time. So what I'm doing is I'm replacing the motherboard in this PC because I have another PC that the power supply went bad, and I don't have another power supply, and I have this PC where there's no video card, and it has no onboard graphics. And so for testing purposes, I want to take out this motherboard, then hook up the other one, so that way we can get a full view of this working. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's begin. Alright, so I got that motherboard out. So you can see this frame, this case is a Remark ATX full micro AT. I don't know what that means, but here it is. I mean, I know ATX is the size, but for the rest, I'm not really sure. Yes, I have a fan on in the background, so it's a bit loud because it's hot in here. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get the other motherboard and we'll put it in this, so I'll see you after I do that. Look at what we have. We have this I took it from a Dell Optiplex 755, and this gigabyte motherboard from a generic unbranded PC. So this has onboard video. This does not have onboard video. In fact, there's like a slot right here where one would fit perfectly, but so this has serial ports, and this does not have serial ports. As for all the plugs up here, these are the plugs for the power. Uses a different kind of cable, so we're gonna need to figure that out. Alright, let's go put this in. Okay, so here's an update. I had to just grab the USB and power buttons because they were still attached to the original PC and this is not compatible. So that's the little update there. I just had to grab this. This is the speaker, and there's a CPU fan. Speaking of CPU fan, I'm gonna have to put a fan back over that because it'll overheat very, very quickly. So yeah, see you soon. Okay everyone, it's me, Power Dog, I'm back. So it's about 2 days after I filmed the original fast forward clips. So here we are now. So the PC wasn't really working right in the case because there was an overheating issue, so I just took it apart, and here it is on the floor, and there it is, it's working. So let's try and boot into this and see what we get. Okay, so let's get into this computer. Okay, it's saying there's no boot device, so I'm just gonna check that. Okay, our issue is that it's set to the onboard SATA drive, which I don't have a SATA drive. I'm using the legacy type hard drive, so I'm going to have to set it to boot from the regular drive. So then we hopefully get into Windows XP. Wow, the date is October 13th, 2005. I don't know how long it's been since this computer has been turned off, but I guess that's how long. We're gonna turn it off. And yes, I am using a CRT monitor because I don't really have any more flat monitors that are working, so. Okay, I need to get into it. Okay, we wanted to start with the IDE hard drive. And we should be booting into XP. There you go. This pile of components is running Windows XP. I need a case for this computer. Alright. I'm just gonna get into my account. Here you go. So that right there was trying out this computer. What am I gonna call this? So I guess I can just name this building an office computer because this is pretty much just built now. So alright, thanks for watching. That was the end of this video. Bye. Okay, in this next part, we're going to be taking out that power supply and just putting in all those components you see piled up over there in this case. So let's begin. Okay everyone, I was having some trouble with the time lapse, so I'm just gonna record some bits of actually doing this. So first things first, we have to take off the cover for this power supply. This is the power supply that's not working properly anymore. So this power supply is, hang on, I have to see it. I have to read the thing first. Let's pop this. Okay, this power supply is 280 watts. And our new power supply is 500 watts. So if for whatever reason we need extra power, the new power supply has more than enough. So, and yes, it is safe to use a power supply that's a little bit overpowered. Nothing's wrong with that. Alright. Now, I don't really know how to take off one of these Dell power supplies because it's so unusual and it's so well integrated. I don't really know how to do it. So I'm just gonna try it, and if I need to, I'll go look it up. So I'm going to at least keep this under, I'm going to keep this clip at least under like 20 minutes because I know if it gets too long, I'm going to lose space. Wondering what this computer was. This was a Dell Optiplex 755. Am I right? No, it's the Dell Optiplex GX620. And it was made in 2005. so it's very, very old. I'd love to upgrade it, but I don't have the things to upgrade it, so I'm just leaving it as is. And I got the extra parts from an unbranded computer. So like the DVD drive and the power supply are extra parts. I got them from a computer that was unbranded. All I know is that it had a gigabyte motherboard, so yeah. All right, back to the video. I don't know how to remove this. Switch over to time lapse. So as you can see, I got out that power supply, but this is still here. And I don't know what to do about it. I'm not too sure. Alright, time lapse again. Okay, after a lot of suffering, I finally did it. The power supply is out, so now we just have a case. The only electronic thing left is this little switch. So, here's our, oh my gosh, I forgot to unplug the new power supply. Give me 1 second. Okay, we got our new power supply right here. I cut my fingers so many times on the metal sharp parts, it's not even funny anymore, so we're going to find out how on earth we're going to do this. I seriously don't think this is possible, but it could be. This looks like it should be removable. Doesn't this look like it should come out? This whole metal cradle. It's just not screwed on anywhere, and it doesn't seem to want to budge. Okay, I'm gonna try taking that off. Struggling with that and cutting my hands so many times, and finally it's off. Okay, so as I imagined, this is not gonna be easy, but I'll find a way. So I'm wondering if this metal piece could be removed. That would then allow us to hold it in, but I don't think it can. Talking about this, I might be able to fold it in, but I don't think we can tear this down any further. I'm gonna keep on trying though. So it's finally done. So I had to just put all those components in this case and call it a day. So here's my custom PC. So I had to take out the original button that was here, and I moved the interface of the buttons up here into this slot where a floppy disk drive is supposed to be. And I had to do all sorts of zip tying and craziness to get the motherboard to hold in. And for the back, for the back I had to, so down up here is where the power supply was mounted, but instead I have to put PCI cards up here, and down there is where the PCI cards were mounted, but instead of having the PCI cards, I just took out 2 of the slots and then put in the power supply. And here's the interface of all the things here. Hang on. I might just put this over it, that makes sense. Anyway, so we have this hooked up to our Dell CRT monitor, and we're going to see if it boots into Windows XP. So, just have to find the button. Okay. Give it time. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're having issues, but now you can see the inside. Anyway, let's try that again and see if hopefully we can stop it from doing whatever it's doing. It's already on. We have our cooling system as well. Okay, that's a bit weird. It's our drive. Let me just check a couple things here. Hard drive is, I don't know if the drive is on or not. I think that's, yeah, that's on. Okay, give me another second. Okay, I think I found our issue. So in the BIOS, it's set to, for the first boot device is the DVD drive, and the DVD drive happened to be unplugged. So I'm just gonna plug that back in and see if it works. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop here because I have little to no time, and this is showing problems for some reason. So this is part 1 of building an office PC. That's what I'm gonna call this. So yeah, I'll see you next episode when I get all that taken care of. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was Power Dog. Thanks for watching. Bye.